All right, guys, it's just audio here. I have a deputy. It's Deputy Rose, I believe. He's behind me and he's following me. He's been following me since the boulevard. I'm obeying the speed limit and everything, but he's been staying behind me. Turned off his headlights earlier, I think, he's getting ready to pull me over, but I don't know what he's going to pull me over for. All my lights are working. My license plate's current. My driver's license is current. I have insurance. But he's following me. So we're going to do the speed limit. I'm doing 25 and a 25. We're getting ready to go. Okay, we're turning up Adams Street. Adams Street. He's turning up Adams Street. Here he comes. So he's following me right now. And I'm taking him for a ride. But I got my camera going on audio. So that I got both hands on the steering wheel. But he's following me. I'm going to take him for a ride and see how far he follows me. Now, just so you Yucaipans might know this, we were at the boulevard. He got behind me. I went down 2nd Street at the roundabout. And he turned at the roundabout. I came down to Avenue E. Turned left. Went through to Adams Street, which I'm on now. And he's still behind me. He's looking for a reason to pull me over. I haven't given him none yet. But this is what you call retaliation for recording. When you record the police, this is how they retaliate. They follow you to see what they can hem you up for. These two people here, let's see if he stops them. Now I'm going to turn left on the boulevard. As soon as this car pulls out, I'm going to turn left on the boulevard. As soon as this car pulls out. Okay, he's turning left on the boulevard. Still following me. Still following me. So we're going to take him for a ride. I'm going to see how long we can get him to follow us. I'm not speeding. I'm doing 23 and a 25. Let it get up to about 24 so he doesn't say I'm going too slow. 24 and a 25. 25. 24. Coming up to 2nd Street from Adams. Roundabout. Now I can't hold my phone up to show you guys video because he's behind me and I don't want him looking through my window seeing me doing a whole bunch of stuff. Turn signal on so I can get in this lane. 35. I'm doing 30 and a 35. 31 and a 35. He's still following me. 31 and a 35. .31 and a 35. He's still following me. Just crossed 3rd Street. 33 and a 35. I want to see how far. Now, this video is going to be unedited audio, so you guys will know how long he followed me. I'm not going to edit it and cut the time. How long the video is how long he followed me for. So he's still driving behind me, which means he's not patrolling, he's following me. And the reason he's doing it is because he's looking for a reason to pull me over. He wants a reason to pull me over. Any reason at all. I'm not swerving. I'm driving completely straight in the lane. I'm doing 34 in a 35. It's now 40 miles per hour at this sign. So I'm kicking it up to 37, 38 in a 40. 38 in a 40. Coming up to 6th Street. That's how far I've gone so far. 37 in a 40 at 6th Street. He's still behind me. Still following. .38 in a 40. I have current license. All my lights are working on my car. I'm driving completely straight in the lane. I'm not exceeding the speed limit. 36 in a 40. 37 in a 40. Now we're going to go downhill. This is where we exceed the speed limit. 39. Brakes are on. 39 in a 40. 40 in a 40. 39 in a 40. 39 in a 40. Brakes are on. 38 in a 40. Still following. 39 in a 40. He's still 40 in a 40. He's still following me. 39 in a 40. Coming up to Oak Glen. Oak Glen. So there's another cop sitting there by McDonald's waiting for speeders. We're going to circle around, we're going to park, and we're going to film that cop and see what this one does. 39 and a 40, crossed over Oak Glen, coming up to 10th Street. I'm going to turn left at 10th Street. 39 and a 40. Turn signal's on, left turn signal. He's turning left. He's turning left at 10th Street. He's turning left. I'm not doing a U-turn. I'm going to turn left at 10th Street. He's turning left. 24, 25 miles an hour. Oh, he got a little... You better speed up. You got to catch me. 26 in a 30. 25. 25 miles per hour. 27 in a 30. Or it might be 25 here, so I'm going to go 25 because I don't know how fast it is here. He's still following. Still following. I'm going to turn left at Avenue D, David. He's still following. Still following. Stop at the stop sign. Complete stop. We're not moving. We turn left at Avenue D, David. He's still following. We're going to turn left at Oak Glen. He's still following. Turning left at Oak Glen. Let's stop at the stop sign. Complete stop. Turning left at Oak Glen into the inside lane. Turning left at Oak Glen to the inside lane. He's turning left into Oak Glen. He's turning left behind me. I'm going 37 in a 40, 35 in a 40, 35 in a 40. I'm going to change lanes. Turn signal, changing lanes. All right, we're going to turn right at the boulevard on Oak Glen. He's changing lanes. Okay, we're going to now stop at the light, turn right, turn signal on. We stop, we're waiting, the light's red. I'm going to let it go green. It's green, I'm turning. It's green, I'm turning into the inside lane. Okay, I'm doing now my turn signal so I can get over. Change one lane, change one lane, change two lanes. Change turn signal, still going. All right, still going. We're going to turn left into the parking lot here. There's a car coming. Here we go. Turning left at Valley View Drive into Vaughn's parking lot. He's still behind me. Turning left into Vaughn's parking lot. He's still following. Turning left into the Vaughn's parking lot. Stop sign. We're going to stop right here. We're stopping. He's still following. We're turning. Now he's going to pull me over. Still turning. Turned right. He's still following. Stop. I'm turning left. Still following. Still following me. Here he comes. He's still behind me. I'm going to go to Denny's because Denny's is 24-hour service. Still behind me. 10.5 minutes. Still follow me. I'm going to park at Denny's. Here's a stop sign. We're going to stop at the stop sign. Stopping at the stop sign. Full stop. The other deputy's gone. He got smart. He saw me and took off. Or maybe he told him to leave. Still following. Still following me. We're going to park here in Denny's. Parking in Denny's. Then I'm going to get out and record him. Parking in Denny's. Parking in Denny's. He's behind me. Let's see what he does. He's behind me. He keeps going. He keeps going. Go. There he goes. There he is. Paul 4. 14 Paul 4. Harassment. There you go, guys. Paul 4. That's what he's driving. He's right there. He drove all the way to Denny's and drove behind me. He's right there. He's at the light. He's right there. Now he's sitting at the light. He doesn't know what to do. He's doing a U-turn. He's coming back. He turned in up there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and secure my vehicle, guys. All right, guys, I'm out of my vehicle. I just seen him go by. He's gonna come around the back here behind me, I think. But he pulled in up here. We're gonna go up here and see what's going on. Yeah, he pulled out of the Shell station, started driving behind me. At first I thought he's just going the same way I am, you know. But then he turned down his headlights, turned them back on. I don't know why he did that unless he's trying to check my license plate. And I turned at 2nd Street from the boulevard. I said he'll probably go straight. But then he turned and I thought, that's odd. So I went up to Avenue E and turned left. And he turned left. I was like, this motherfucker's following me. And he did. He followed me from, if you want to look at your map, Yucaipa Boulevard and 2nd Street in Yucaipa to Avenue E. Well, actually, from 4th Street. 4th Street is where he picked me up at. Followed me down to 2nd. Followed me over to Avenue E. To Adams. To the Boulevard. Yeah, he's right here, guys. To from the Boulevard to whatchamacallit, down here to Denny's, and now he's right here. So we're not gonna cross, we're gonna record him from right here. So he's right here waiting on me to come by, probably, or running traffic, I don't know. But we're gonna record him, let people know there's a cop here, tell people to slow down. But when I parked at Denny's, I thought he would, just take off or something. He drove directly behind my car. We have to cross legally, though. Here we go. See if he takes off or not. So we're going to come over and record him. I mean, he wants to follow me, so let's record him. He wants to be recorded, obviously. So we're going to record him. He's running my info right now. Yeah, he's running my info, I think. I don't know. Maybe he's not. Or maybe he's doing a report, but he followed me all that way. So I chased him. But I was going to do, the reason I ran after him with my camera, I was going to ask him if he needs something. I was going to say, do you need something? Well, you followed me a long way. Did you need something? Do you have a question for me? That's what I was going to say. True story. But he took off recording me while he was driving. I guess cops are allowed to do that. Yeah, that's why I ran after him with my camera. I was going to ask him, do you need something? Do you have a question? You followed me for over 10 minutes. I just wondered if you had a question. But, yeah, I think he's going to get out now. I'm on a sidewalk, by the way. There's the water meter, traffic signal meter. I'm on the sidewalk. I'm not blocking. So I think he's going to get out of his car right now, though. He's going to give me a citation for breaking curfew. Got out. I wanted to see if he needed anything, and he gunned it. Took off. Then came back around and recorded me, recording him. I guess that's so he can get me for harassment, but I wasn't harassing him. He followed me for over 10 minutes. I was going to ask him, do you need anything? He followed me for over 10 minutes. You have a question or something? Yeah, he was looking for a reason to pull me over. He wanted a reason to pull me over. But it's fortunate for him that he didn't, because I was obeying the speed laws. I was hitting my turn signals. I was stopping at every stop sign. I was driving straight in the lane. And I have a current tags, current insurance, current driver's license, and all my vehicle lights are all operational. Now, we had a girl who jaywalked across the middle of the street. We had two people walking in the roadway. We had a guy, I was doing 31 in a 35, and the guy passed me like I was pulling over, and he didn't go after that guy, the jaywalker, nor the two people walking in the roadway. He stayed behind me the whole time. So there was a truck that went zipping by me he must have been doing at least approximately 40 miles an hour, because I was doing 31 and there was no friggin' way he was doing 35 in a 35. He was doing approximately 40 to 45 because he was going pretty fast. And this cop stayed behind me. And then the girl that ran across the middle of the roadway, he didn't stop for her. The two people walking in the roadway, he didn't stop for them. Stayed behind me the whole time. And then when I pull into Denny's, he goes right behind my vehicle and starts looking into the back of my truck as he's driving. I jumped out. I was going to ask him, did he need anything? I was going to say, hey, do you need anything? You have any questions? You were following me for an awful long time. The reason I'm not going to do it here is because this guy might taser me or something. Or he might yell, get back from the car, and pull his gun out or something. Say I approach the vehicle. He's messing with something in his car. I can't see what he's messing with. I'm getting a little nervous. Oh, his camera. He's trying to set his phone up to watch me. He's trying to do a cam back and his phone keeps falling over. But what he doesn't understand is I'm a journalist and activist. I'm out here to watch the police, and under Penal Code 148 subsection G, photography and videography alone cannot be deemed suspicious. That's what he doesn't understand right now. And I have my journalist tag on. But we're going to walk down to where Carl's Jr. is in Cross. And we're going to see, let's see if he follows us. Let's see if he follows. Take my time. Doobie doobie doo. Let's see if he follows. So we're counting me down. I got 12 seconds to get across or I get jaywalking. Oh, I made it just in 6 seconds to spare. So we're going to walk down here now, and we're going to see if he's still here when I walk up the other side. He shouldn't be because there's nobody here, and yet every week on Facebook, here in Yucaipa, somebody's car gets stolen or broke into, or somebody hears people outside of their home, and here he is just sitting here waiting on me to get in my car so he can follow me some more. All right, guys, so we're back. So here's a crosswalk here. We're going to cross up here at the light, and I'm going to walk back up there and see if he's still sitting there. At least then I'll be on this side of his car. And if he has a question, I can say, did you have a question? You followed me for like 10 minutes. I did lefts and rights through the streets of Yucaipa, and you were behind me the whole time. Did you have a question? Or were you just waiting for me to give you a reason to pull me over? So, but we're going to come down here. We're going to cross the street at the light here. The light's red, as you can see. He's still sitting there. He's got his taillights on. Did he turn his headlights on? We're going to cross here. I'm not going to make it, I don't think, to be able to cross. I may have to wait. Yeah, I have to wait. But, we're going to cross right here. We're going to walk back up there and film. The light's green, so I have to wait. See, I have to wait. There it goes. 36 seconds. So right now we're just basically doing a interest piece on the Yucaipa Police Department, what they do at night. Well, we are now, since he wants to follow me all over town. I wasn't going to go home. I don't want to take him to my house. God only knows what would happen then. What did he just do? It looked like he's got his phone up. So he's recording us instead of doing his job. People's cars are getting broke into. People's trucks are getting stolen. And he's sitting here recording an activist journalist instead of patrolling. It's your tax dollars at work, guys. This is your tax dollars at work. Right here. So, this is your tax dollars at work, guys. Right here. See, he's on the clock, right? He's getting paid right now. He's on the clock right now. I'm not. I'm on vacation, but he's on the clock, and this is what he's doing right here. This is what he's doing right here, guys. I bet the sheriff would be real proud right now. I bet the sheriff would be like, yeah, that's what I pay them to do, sit and record people on their phone on the clock. But this is how your tax money is being spent. Instead of rolling his window down and saying, yeah, can I help you? Do you need help? He's sitting and recording me. Now remember, I didn't start following him. He got in behind me and followed me for 10 minutes. I pulled into Denny's and parked, and he pulled up behind me and then took off when I got out. What if I was going to ask him a question? So I'm going to go get my other camera. Let's go over here. Let me get my other camera so I can zoom, and we'll see how long he sits here for. We're going to cross at the intersection here, the crosswalk, I should say. And we're going to walk up here, get my zoom camera. Yeah, a couple of extra spare batteries, and we're going to continue to monitor and see why this deputy is just sitting there recording us. I mean, he's making it personal. It's not personal. It's not personal at all. I record Deputy Wedge. I record a couple of different sergeants. I've recorded Deputies Swanson and Miller. Deputy, is his name Taliaferro? Or Tollefson. I think Tollefson. I'm going to get it wrong. But I recorded him. And he walked up and shook my hand. So I have to watch my back. I got eyes in the back of my head right now. Never know what could happen. Yeah, he's still sitting. I can see his taillights. There he is, guys. I think he's going to turn in right here. I'm going to keep this camera rolling because I have no idea what this clown's going to do. But he just went by. I was going to come up here and sit at the bus stop and do a video blog and talk to you guys and just see how long he sits there instead of being out patrolling before he gets it towed, even though it's legally parked. and he's not the owner of this property to trespass me. Oh, he's right there. Oh no, that's a truck backing up. I'm gonna turn the camera, guys. Make sure I got this right. All right, guys, so people are out here cleaning up now. But this is how quiet it is out here at night. People that work early in the morning, you got your truckers over here, Stater Brothers bringing food. The people, it looks like they just closed up McDonald's. I mean, McDonald's as a restaurant's been closed, but I think all the employees just left. They're probably like washing dishes and shit. Yeah, I think he went down Oak Glen. Well, if he turned left on Oak Glen and went the other way, he would have been gone too. So he may not be coming this way. But that was kind of spooky, you know. And he's spending more time filming me. I don't care if he records me off duty. I mean, you know, didn't he yell at me once about being on the clock when I was off? But he's on the clock, sitting in his car recording me with his phone. And I know what's coming. FOIA that. I don't want to FOIA it. You guys can. Yucaipa Police Department, Deputy Rose, if you want to FOIA his footage, he used a phone to record me in his police car. So if you want to FOIA that footage, you can submit a FOIA request for it. I just might submit a FOIA request. I want to know what he recorded, what he said, you know, into his phone. And if he deletes it, that's not good, is it? So I don't see him here anywhere. So he may have, that's not him. He may have went south on Oak Glen instead of north. But I was gonna sit at the bus stop and talk to you guys about Eric Brandt or whoever, whatever came to mind, and see how long he sat there. And he took off. He might have thought I left. Who's this? Here's somebody in the car. Because you never know, he could call a family member or a friend, phone a friend, and tell him to come down here, that he needs help or some shit, I don't know. From the journalist that's recording, who's exercising his First Amendment right to be a journalist. If I see him again, I'll definitely start up the video again. But I'm not looking for him. I wasn't looking for him then either. He just pulled in behind me. And I kind of knew it was him because he's the one that took off east up Yucaipa Boulevard at a high rate of speed. And he went up there to get gas at the Shell station. So I kind of knew that was him. Wasn't positive. But I thought, you know, I deduced it that, well, he's the only one that went up this way. Sarge and the other one were still down the street. Alright guys, I'm gonna put these videos together. Had a lot of fucking editing to do. Where's the button?